c'est jeudi. Je suis votre animatrice pour aujourd'hui, un niche. Et cette semaine, c'est la culture. Woohoo! Yeah! Hey guys, I hope you like my little French intro. I wasn't saying anything bad about you guys, I promise. So for my video, I live in Montreal or Montreal, and so that is what I will do my video on. I actually did this video a few times before, and it all went to like 15 minutes long, so I think that I talk about how much I love the city too much, so I'm going to try and shorten it up. If I drag it on, I'm sorry. Okay, so first, Montreal is the second largest city in Canada at 3.3 million. I'm not reading this, I'm just half asleep. Just behind Toronto. And we have things here that are cool. Like, we have something called La Ronde, which is it's an amusement park built on a man-made island, because an island is shaped like this. And apparently we have like the largest wooden roller coaster or something. I don't know. Other awesome things about Montreal is that we have a really diverse like community. Like, if you walk through Montreal, like, it's similar, I guess, to New York, but I find it's more culturally thick, I guess you could say. Like, you'll go on a metro, or you'll go on a bus. The metro is like our subway system, and you'll see like someone in a hijab and someone who has darker skin, so maybe Greek, and you'll still see a lot of Caucasian people, but it's really cultural here, and it's excuse me, awesome. Like, if you walk down like our main downtown street, St. Catherine Street, usually you'll just hear like the locals call it St. Catherine's. Like, you'll go through like the gay village, which is really cool. It's really big, but it's so French that unless you speak French, it's almost not worth going, because like it's really hard to go to a restaurant, get service in English. It's really hard to go see a show, like a drag show or whatever, because a lot of it is in French, and so unless you're completely comfortable in French, you're gonna be like, what's going on? Okay, and we also have like the Chinatown. It's pretty small, I guess, as far as Chinatowns go. I've never been to another one, so I wouldn't know, but from what I know, people tell me it's pretty small, but like, it's really nice. I like it there. I like it because I'm an anime geek. Yay, anime. Anyway, we also have like the Spanish Portuguese area of downtown, which is really nice. I've passed through there a few times, and I just like it because I can smell the bakeries. So I'm like, food, because Montreal's awesome in the summer. I wouldn't recommend coming in the winter, because it gets to like -25, -30, and it's cold and miserable until about mid-March. But yeah, that being said, also don't come to Montreal or pretty much anywhere in Canada with skis in like July, because our mountains like Mont Tremblant and stuff like that, it's all going to be melted. Actually, you can go to Mont Tremblant in the summer to like this water park. It's supposed to be like super cool, but I've never been. I've been to I don't remember what it's called. It's like Super Aquasport or something like that. It's really cool. Other stuff about Montreal, it's got a really good music scene. Like, regardless what music you're into, we've got a scene for it. Considering I like rock music, in case you can't tell, I've dabbled in our local metal scene, and I've dabbled in our pop punk scene. More pop, less punk. And but those are really good scenes to go and check it out. In the summer, we've got all sorts of festivals going on, which is always cool. So there's There's the Francophonie, which is like a French music festival. And then there's the Just for Laughs festival, which is awesome. I've never actually gone, but like I'll watch the stuff on TV and stuff. It's cool. And then there's the Jazz Fest, which is super, super famous and popular, and everybody goes. And our newest attraction, for those who like the rock and roll, we have Heavy MTL, which is like a metal fest, in case you couldn't tell from the name. And I've never been, but it's got really big names on it. I don't remember who was on last year, but it was like super big bands. And this year we've got like Megadeth and Slayer and stuff. And I'm actually going to one of the days because Avenged Sevenfold is going to be on. It's going to be awesome, and I'm excited. The cool thing about Montreal is that even if you don't speak French or you don't know enough French, just the same as French, it's just I'm out of it, you can get by. Outside of the downtown core, there are quite a few like places you could go that's totally English, but there's not much to do in terms of like touristy stuff. Like all the cool stuff like La Ronde and the Big O and stuff like that's all downtown. Outside of downtown you can go west, and there's a place, a magical, mystical place called the West Island. And the West Island is primarily English. There still is a lot of French, but it's a lot more English. You'll find a lot of bookstores that are English, called Chapters, Indigo, and Goals. La. Why am I speaking with a French accent? I don't know. But it's cool, you know, like there's a few malls you can go to. There's one called Le Desjardins, which is in Dorval, and that's like just outside of downtown. I like Dorval, it's really pretty. And then there's Pointe Claire. Pointe Claire is probably one of the bigger cities or towns outside of Montreal. Like next to outside of like Longueuil and Laval, which is two other cities just outside of Montreal. And Pointe Claire has quite a few big malls. They've got Fairview, they've got Le Complexe Pointe Claire, and they have Plaza Pointe Claire. Plaza Pointe Claire is lame. It's right next to like these apartment buildings specifically for seniors, so you'll find a lot of like Christian bookstores and stuff like that. But they've got this really nice health food store that I go to all the time called Papillon, and I like it there because I'm vegan and it's hard to find cool stuff for me. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I would highly recommend coming to Montreal. I love it here. It's the best city in the world. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Actually, that's a lie. I want to live in Vancouver. But it's expensive there, and it's cheap here. And I really love Montreal, especially the music scene. And that's it for me, guys. I'll see you next week, and hopefully I won't be sick. Bye!